the all-new Let's Make a Deal, starring TV's big dealer, Monty Hall.
Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to the all-new Let's Make a Deal. This is the place where it all happens. The trades take place here, the buying and the selling in the old marketplace of America. And I'm going to look and see, all right, I got two folks with the same name. I didn't know that Santa Claus' wife was so young and pretty, but you are big and fat, I must say that. Norman Reek and Celinda Reek, is that right?
Rick,
okay.
right.
You're not that old, and this is padding, too. This is not you.
Unfortunately, it's not.
Oh. I want to take it all back, Norman. You are fat. Okay. Now, listen, Norman and Celinda, here's the deal I have for you. I think you're going to like this. First of all, there's the handy backpack that Brian will describe for us.
Yes, indeed. Snack pack, a day pack and book bag with detachable, fully insulated lunchbox. Keeps food warm or cold. Snack pack from Sport Graphics.
And it's yours. Now, incidentally, you take a look at this and you're saying to yourself right now, I wonder if there could be something inside. Say that.
I wonder if there could be something inside.
Didn't I tell you he would say that? He said, well, I'm going to tell you that sometimes there are things inside there. And if it's inside, it could be cash. And if it could be cash, it could be large. It could be small. It could be nothing. So you have to use your old ESP here, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, you want to keep it, you keep it. If you want to trade away for curtain number one, you can have curtain number one, but first there's a clue to curtain number one. See if you can come over here a little bit and see what it says. What does it say? Wheels?
Wheels.
No sleighs or reindeer. It says wheels. Now, whatever's back there has wheels. Now, do you want to keep this little backpack with a mystery inside, or do you want to go for the wheels?
Take it? We're going to take the curtain.
They're going to take the curtain. So we'll take this and zip it around and see what was inside here. Inside here, we had, for you, $1,400 in cash. 1,400 big ones.
I could have made a lot of toys with that.
Huh?
I said I could have made a lot of toys with that.
That's right, Santa, you sure could. $1,400, but you still have what's wheels, right? All right, we don't know what the wheels are. Could be little kitty cars, could be anything, right? Curtain number two is available for curtain number one, and the clue this time is whatever is back there is worth at least $2,000. I'm going to show you part of it. This won't help you, but it keeps you thinking for a while. Part of curtain number two happens to be Oriental noodles.
Ramen Pride, America's best-selling Oriental noodles and ramen soup are ready to eat straight in a cup. Just add water. No preservatives, both from Sanwa Foods.
That has nothing to do with what's back there. I just want you to know that we keep you thinking for a while, right? But what's back there is worth at least $2,000. Do you want to hang on to your wheels, or do you want to go for the $2,000 deal?
You want to hang on?
No.
You want to go for the 2,000? All right, we're going to go for the 2,000. The curtain too.
You're going to go for the $2,000 deal, giving up the wheels. What were the wheels as we open up curtain number one? Curtain number one shows you that you had yourself this brand new motorcycle, and it is a beauty.
It's the Suzuki GS 550, a high-performance, lightweight, four-stroke, four-cylinder motorcycle with electronic start and transistorized ignition from Suzuki, with tax and registration that sells for $2,782.94.
And that was big enough to hold you. You know that?
Yeah, I know.
That's right. Do you ride motorcycles?
Yeah, I do. It saves time on the reindeer.
Oh, yeah. And we don't want to overwork them, do we?
Oh, no.
Gosh, you're going to dispel these kids. My kids are going to look there, and they're going to look in the sky, and they're going to see, there he comes. There comes Santa with 4 motorcycles. No, you can't say Donder and Blitzen that way, can you? But you have a $2,000 deal. I bet you're dying to find out what's back of there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you're in no hurry, then I got another curtain,
Yeah,
curtain number 3. And curtain number 3 is not very much of a clue. It says big risk. Whatever's back there could be anything, right? Anything. So do you want to hang on to your $2,000 deal or take the big risk?
Talk to me. What do you want to do? Talk to me. Huh?
Take the big risk.
You want to take the risk?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take the
Big risk, giving up the $2,000 sure thing. Fly the noodles to see what was back there, worth $2,000. Your own spa for your backyard. And big enough for Santa, too.
A portable acrylic spa from Jericho. The citation fits through most doorways, and it's a fully self-contained spa with built-in heater, filter, and pump, including thermal cover from Jericho. It sells for $3,295, so the total value of this deal is $3,320.
I hate to do this to Santa Claus, but you gave up $1,400 in cash, you gave up a $2,500 motorcycle, you gave up a $3,300 spa, and you took the big risk. And when we open up the curtain, the big risk, you're going to travel around the North Pole in a funny way this time. Little trike and trailer. Now, listen, folks, you got to admit, have you seen a trailer for a trike lately? Well, now you have, for the first time, a little trike, a trailer, and a nice little toy to go in the trailer. It's a radio flyer tricycle and trailer. It features steel frame, adjustable seat, a detachable wagon trailer, and popular motocross styling. It's from Radio Steel, and it goes to Santa's house. So, Linda and Norman, it was some day for you. Thank you very much. I realized I've ruined it for myself for Christmas this year, right? I mean, he's going to get even with me. I just know it. In my next deal, the number from 1 to 9 could be worth a lot of money to our traders. You'll see what I mean right after this. As we resume, let's make a deal right now. I'm going to make a deal with these two ladies in the front row. And as the excitement mounts here, Sue Zoll, is that right? Sue, you got a lot of Zoll, right? And Colleen Attle? Very good. You seem to have a lot of friends back there all rooting for you. So here's what's going to happen. We have some cash right here in Brian's hand. As a matter of fact, he has 9 bills in his hand. The first one, as you can see, is a 50. That's number 1. You can choose any one that you want from 1 to 9. You can even have a 50 if you want it. That's the first bill. Then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which one do you want counting down from the top?
3.
The third bill.
5.
The fifth bill. Okay, are you ready now, Sue, to take a look at it? The first bill was a 50. The second bill was $1,000. The next bill coming up is yours. And before we show it to you, I'm going to let you buy the big box on the display floor.
I'll take the box.
She wants the box. What was the third bill? The third bill was a $100 bill. Looks like you made yourself a good deal. Let's take a look and see what's back there for Sue. Sue has got herself some new kitchen appliances. A very good deal, wouldn't you say so, Brian?
Gibson's side-by-side refrigerator freezer featuring through-the-door ice and chilled water dispensers. Automatic ice maker, 24 cubic foot capacity, and Gibson's exclusive frost clear system from Gibson. It retails for $1,299.95. And for after-meal cleanup, Gibson's portable dishwasher featuring 3 levels of washing action, hygiene cycle, forced air drying, and an energy saver switch from Gibson. It sells for $469. And we've started you off with a supply of Electrosol. Removes tough food soils your dishwasher's likely to encounter. Dishes, glasses, and silverware come out shining, clean, and sparkling with Electrosol. Total value of this deal, $1,793.95.
So you made yourself a very good deal. Thank you very much, Sue. Colleen, my dear, you took the fifth bill, right? Well, the third bill, as you saw, was $100. The fourth bill was a $500 bill, and the next one coming up is yours. Now, do you want to keep it, or do you want to go for curtain number 2? Open up curtain number 2. Let's see part of what's back there. Curtain number 2 starts off with some juice. Delightful juice.
Delicious Sunny Delight Florida Citrus Punch brand. Great tasting morning, noon, and night. Nothing delights you like Sunny Delight.
There's something behind there as well, my dear Colleen. So, do you want the next bill coming up, or do you want what's back there?
Okay, the money.
She wants the money. What was back of the fruit juice back there? There were his and hers. Absolutely useless. And the his and hers are only good if you are cramped for space and the two of you want to take... Oh, you're in the wrong one. Wrong one, Melanie. Well, that's all right. There's nobody else home, I'm sure. So the next bill coming up belongs to Colleen. And the next bill for you is $1,000. $1,000. The sixth bill was $500. The seventh bill was $100. The eighth bill was another $1,000 bill, and the ninth bill was a $50. But the two of you made very, very good choices. Congratulations on the merchandise. Congratulations on the $1,000. And since you have all those friends rooting for you, everybody goes to dinner at Colleen's tonight, right? Because when Colleen eats, everybody eats. And when Colleen pays, everybody pays. And we'll be back right after these words. Wow, wow. You're a great audience. You are great. And you're enjoying this as we are, too. Making deals with these people. So here you are. We're going to go on a little taste bud. I like that. You're a taste bud?
Yes.
Okay, Dee.
I
Well,
have taste.
you have taste.
I watched Let's Make a Deal.
Oh, you got good taste, good taste. And she did that after I selected her, which is very nice. You are going to compete in this deal, too. Right. Okay. And this Viking over here is Jim O'Donnell, and you're Dee Willen. Both of you come with me because we're going to give you a chance to pick up a lot of money. You can leave the signs back there and come with me because if you're good at pricing items, boy, there's a lot of money available in this deal. Stand right over here. That's it. And leave room for Jim. Come on a little closer, Jim. Right there. Fine. Now, here are some items. We're going to price them. You think about the manufacturer's suggested retail selling price. The one that comes closest gets money. If you hit it on the nose, we double the money. Good. Lots of money available. The first item is worth $200. Let's listen to Brian describe it. You think about the retail price and we go.
Starkist, the good-tasting tuna packed in natural spring water. Half the calories of tuna in oil. With Starkist, you get good taste naturally.
I want to pay $200 to the one that comes closer.
$9.
$9. Jim says
$1.47.
the price actually is $85. Too bad, Jim, but Dee Willen gets the first $200. I'll reach into my pocket. I'll pay up. Let's go with item number 2. Again, we'll pay $200 to the winner.
Aspercream for relief of minor arthritis pain without pill side effects. Aspercream's non-aspirin formula penetrates relief. Where you hurt, use as directed.
Come on, Jim. Comeback time.
$1.25.
And Dee?
$1.69.
The price actually is $189, and Dee has done it again. $200 more. How much money has Dee?
$400.
How much money has Jim? Yeah. And I'll use that phrase again, Jimmy. It's comeback time.
Potus Soie shave cream for women reduces razor nicks, irritation, and dryness by holding moisture in. Potus Soie shave cream.
$300 to the one that comes closer.
$1.89.
$1.89.
$2.05.
$2.05. The price is $2.99, and Jim has come through with the first ring for $300. Well, Jim, you got $300 now. We can coast from here on, right? But this next item is worth $500. I'll double it to $1,000 if you hit it on the nose.
Icy Hot helps relieve minor arthritis pain in 2 proven ways: comforting coolness and penetrating warmth. Use as directed.
Okay, Jim, you go first.
$3.05.
$1.19.
$3.05 and $1.19. The price actually is $4.35, and Jim comes back to win another $500 for a total of $800. And Dee has $400 in this little pricing deal. Jim, who looked like you didn't have a chance, came from nowhere. You end up with $800, right? Stand back for just a moment as I talk to Dee. Dee, my little taste bud,
yes.
You have $400.
Yes.
You may buy what's in the box on the display floor.
Okay.
Give me back the $400. I hope there's something good back there for this young lady. Let's remove the box and see what she has for her $400. It looks like you have a gas grill and a range, and I think it's a very good deal.
To cover all your cooking needs, first Duquesne's number 2002 gas grill. 3 burners, 2 for grilling, 1 for rotisserie. Patented grid holds heat longer, cooks meat juicier from Duquesne. It sells for $525. And for perfect indoor cooking, this 30-inch electric range with continuous cleaning oven has timing center and look-in window. 2 8-inch and 6-inch surface units, plus lift-up porcelain enameled cooktop from Kelvinator Appliance Company. It retails for $499.95. This deal is worth $1,024.95.
All for $400, so my little taste bud, you did very well with a $1,000 deal. Send Jim over to me. Jim, come over here. You haven't had a chance to do very much except price a couple of items. You only got 2 right, you got $800. What a terrific show this is when a man can make $800. And he missed it by a mile, too, incidentally. But we don't ask how many, we just ask if you're the closest, right? You want to buy curtain number 2 for $800?
I think I'm going to keep the cash.
Would you buy it for $700?
I think I'm going to keep the cash.
I think I've got your number. Would you buy it for $600 in cash?
I think I'll give you $600.
I knew I'd found him. I knew I'd find him. So here's the $600, and you got zonked. Would you believe that? No, you didn't. Take a look at this for your $600. You got this whole dining room set. How about that? All right.
A Broyhill dining room, a colonial style and cherry finish featuring spoonfoot table and chairs with detailed moldings on the lighted china cabinet from Broyhill. It retails for $1,320. And for that finishing touch, from Vera, a complete wardrobe of tablecloths and accessories in solid colors and coordinating prints. Linens from Vera. This deal is worth $1,720.
What a deal for $600, ending up with close to $2,000 on this deal. Thank you, Jim O'Donnell. Lucky old Jim, he was known as way back in Norway in those days when he was a Viking. Brian, what is the big deal worth today?
The big deal today is worth $9,629.
All right, the big deal's worth $9,600, and we're going to go to our traders, so we get two of them to play the big deal, but they have to risk and give up what they've already won. Jim, you're the first one with $1,920. Yeah, Jim's gone. He feels hot today. He feels it's his day. Sue Zoll, where are you? You have the refrigerator dishwasher with $1,793. She says what? The Wonder Woman says, let's go. So it's the Wonder Woman and the Viking for the big deal following these messages. Well, we're ready for the big deal, which is worth $9,629. And we have our three big doors. Door number 1, door number 2, door number 3. And Jim O'Donnell, you trade in $2,000 worth of cash and merchandise. Which door do you want?
I'm going to take number 3.
Door number 3. And Sue Zoll, Wonder Woman, says
2.
Door number 2, and that's the one we're going to show you, Sue. It's not the big one today. You trade in about $1,200 worth of merchandise, and for that you have money in the piggy bank. Not too much money today. How much money in the piggy bank for Sue? $502 in cash is what Sue ends up with. But it's $502 more than when you came here today, right? That's the risk you take, but she has $500. And Jim, you took door number
3.
which we're going to see right now. Door number 3 opens up for Jimmy, and he's got some fancy luggage and a camera.
Amelia Earhart luggage, fashion and durability combined in this British tweed collection, featuring richly quilted interiors and bumper guard binding from Amelia Earhart. The set sells for $505. Then for memories at home or on vacation, it's the Olympus OM2S program single lens reflex camera with 1.8 lens. It's fully automatic and easy to operate from Olympus. It retails for $480. And for a good time, all the time, Benrus Citation super thin quartz watches. Yellow gold tone case with black dial and jeweled crown from Benrus Watch Company. The his and hers watches are valued at $500. Now you need someplace to go. Yeah! And you're going on a cruise to Mexico. A Holland America cruise aboard the Nordam to Acapulco and the Mexican Riviera. Experience spacious luxury and true ocean liner service from Holland America Cruise Line. The cruise is worth $2,190.
So far, that makes your deal worth $3,675, but with $500 in cash for spending money, it's worth $4,175. Jim, that wasn't a big deal, but it's a plenty big one for you. And the big deal was behind door number 1 today, and here's what both of you missed. Sorry about that, but let's open up at door number 1 and show these kids what an entertainment center we had there. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that nice couple, the 3 of us.
First, for listening pleasure, a 23-watt component rack system with an integrated stereo amplifier, turntable, cassette deck with soft touch, and Dolby two-way speaker system from Sharp. It sells for $689. And for viewing pleasure, Hitachi's 45-inch color projection TV, wide-angle viewing, 100% solid-state video system, high-power stereo sound, and infrared remote control from Hitachi. It retails for $2,895. And for plain pleasure, a Story and Clark console piano featuring elegant styling and magnificent tone. Outstanding craftsmanship designed for a lifetime of musical enjoyment. The sound of music is a Story and Clark. It's valued at $2,795.
Which would make the deal worth $6,379 so far, but when you add this check for $3,250 in cash, the big deal is $9,629, and I'm sorry you didn't get it. Now, Jim, you did very well. You only got $500, and you almost took door number 1, you said. Right. Thank you, both of you, for making the big deal with us today. And now, while we have some time, the last girl in the last row, if you're wearing false eyelashes, I'm going to give you $200. You have a wig on, I'll give you $200. No? No false eyelashes, no wig. I'll tell you what, I'll still give you $200 for a brush. If you got a brush, she thinks she has a brush. While she's looking for a brush, the guy next to her, have you got a comb? I got a comb. $100 for the comb. And wait a minute, before I look at it, if there are any teeth missing, I'll make it $200. Show me the comb. There is the brush. You've got $200. Tina Oser, Willie Walker is looking for the comb. He says he's got a comb. He said he had a comb. He said...
O'Donnell, did you put it back?
Somebody took the comb. O'Donnell had his comb. O'Donnell, who won the $4,000, had his comb. And he didn't give it back to him, and that just cost you a couple of $100. All right. So I'll go over here to Beverly. Beverly, you have an envelope. It's worth $100. And they'll ask for more if you can find an envelope. It's in your purse. Why isn't your purse here with you, dear? Yeah, it's too bad. And the money's going to go right up there. Stacy Goodman, I'll tell you what I'll do with you. You show me a cork. It's worth $200. A cork. A cork. Or a sponge. A cork or a sponge are worth $200. Show me a bottle, I'll give you $100. You got any of those things that not in that little bag, you would never have that, would you? All right, so I tried with those three. Tell you what, I want to see that gentleman right over there. Don't stand up. If you're wearing socks that go past the ankle, I'll give you $150. Let me see how high. Come out here in the aisle. Come out here in the aisle. No, they don't. Come over here. Come. These ankle socks are knee-length socks. What do you call those, folks? You give him the money, O'Donnell. $100 just for having socks on. And your name is O'Donnell. Are you related to that O'Donnell? You relate to this O'Donnell. How many O'Donnells did I have on the show? This O'Donnell was related to that O'Donnell, but this O'Donnell isn't related to either O'Donnell. I give up. Sit down, O'Donnell. Thank you. Thank you very much. You have everything you say right there, huh? All right, show me a stamp. Show me a stamp. It's worth $50. And I'll tell you what, if it's anything else other than a 20-cent stamp, I'm going to make that $100. Okay, where are the stamps? Hey, Mommy! Is you another O'Donnell over there that he's looking at? All right, he's looking for the stamps. And
The all-new Let's Make a Deal is a Stephen Hayes Monty Hall production in association with Telepictures.
All right, Chris, maybe next time.